Hi, my name is Peter Detterline, and I'm here to give you the astronomical news for the month of May 2020. Let's begin with the moon phases. Full moon's going to be around the 7th, and new moon toward the end of the month on the 22nd. Take a look at the dates and times. That full moon is going to be an issue for us because of our first event happening on May the 5th, just before full moon. And that would be the Eta Aquarid meteor shower. A meteor shower left over pieces of a comet that start to move into the Earth's atmosphere and blaze beautifully in the night sky, giving you those shooting stars. The peak of this shower is the pre-dawn hours of May the 5th. But again, with the moon, you're not going to see many. And even without the moon, it's only 15 to 20. The neat thing about the shower is the comet that creates it is actually Halley's Comet. So if you don't want to wait around till 2061 to see Halley return, you can see pieces of it every May 5th. If you'd like to give it a try, get out a chaise lounge and a blanket or sleeping bag, face away from the moon, and take a look at the night sky. If you do see one of those meteors, you've just seen a piece of Halley's Comet. Don't forget to make a wish. In April, we were blessed with not one, not two, but 3 comets that you could see with binoculars. That's really rare. And the one we were most excited about was this one, Comet Y4 Atlas. This is a picture I took from my observatory, and you can see the tail here. We were expecting Atlas to become bright enough to see with the unaided eye, but that's not going to happen. It looks like Atlas is starting to fall apart and disintegrate. We may not be able to see it in May at all. Comets can be very unpredictable. But there's still some hope. There's another comet out there called F8 Swan. Now it's currently only in the southern hemisphere, but by mid-May, Swan is going to make its appearance for us in the north, and we're hoping for some spectacular results. Let's take a look. We are looking very low in the sky in the east-northeast. Use binoculars to start to see Swan, and hopefully it'll be fairly bright. With each day, it's going to get a little bit higher, but not by much. So you're going to need a low horizon to catch this. By about the 20th, you're going to be able to see it in the early morning sky and also the early evening. So here it is right after sunset, not quite 9 o'clock p.m. Again, it's going to be low, but use binoculars to check it out. Next to Mercury and Venus, this is going to be a spectacular sight to see. As we continue on through the rest of May, it's going to get higher and higher and higher in the sky. By the end of the month, it'll be very close to the bright star Capella. That also is going to be very easy to find. Use binoculars and enjoy Swan. Hopefully, it'll be nice and bright to see. Let's check out the planets for the month. The easiest way to do that is to find the moon. That's simple enough. We can watch the moon as it drifts by each planet through the course of a month. We begin in our morning sky. The date is May 11th. We have the moon, Jupiter rather bright, Saturn, Mars over here, and next to Jupiter, the dwarf planet Pluto. But you're going to need a really, really good telescope to see that one. By May 12th, the moon makes a beautiful triangle with Jupiter and Saturn. And along with Pluto, I guess you could call it a quadruple conjunction. Conjunction is a fancy word for grouping. It'll take a few more days for the moon to catch up to Mars. Around May 15th, you'll see the two of them together. That's the future of space exploration. NASA wants people on the moon in 2024 and on Mars by 2030. I think the most beautiful thing to see this month is going to be the conjunction of Venus and Mercury. Look for it around May 19th to the 24th over in the western sky right after sunset. Many people have never ever seen Mercury. It's not difficult to see, it's rather bright. It's just that Mercury is always low and isn't out very often. Being close to Venus, that won't be a problem this time. So if you've never seen Mercury, now's your chance. And of course, start looking for a comet swan over to the right of that pair. Again, binoculars would be a lot of fun with this and really give you a much better view. On the 20th, a little bit closer, and on the 21st, Mercury and Venus are very close. The pair is only going to be about 1 degree apart. If you take your pinky finger and extend it out at arm's length, the width of your pinky finger is 1 degree. So you could just slide your pinky finger between Venus and Mercury. You'll see both of them through a binocular view. It's going to be spectacular. On the 22nd, Mercury will now be higher, Venus will now be lower. They're traveling in different directions. But we're not done yet. On the 23rd, they're going to be joined by the moon. The moon's going to be very low and not very bright. You may need binoculars for that one. It'll be much easier to see in the 24th as the moon goes by them, and you'll see a beautiful crescent, Mercury and Venus in a gorgeous lineup. Check it out. That's what's happening for the month of May. For more information, check out Night Sky Notebook at blogspot.com. And until next time, keep looking up.